So 6 months today since the war started. You talked about Western resolve there. Can it be maintained for a further 6 months and beyond?
I think certainly in the short term, yes. It will be increasingly difficult, though, for particularly countries in Europe who are facing an energy shortage, and what that is doing, of course, to the price not just of fuel bills but commodities as well. Many of these economies could well be heading into recession, so trying to maintain that level of support within their own populations might be difficult. But the alternative is also, just not worth contemplating for these European countries, these NATO members, which is Vladimir Putin prevailing. And the message that would send about the resolve of the West and NATO in particular to other of these hardline autocrats around the world as well. And in particular, of course, you've got President Xi in China, who's looking on very closely at what is going on in Ukraine at the moment. We know that China has spoken about trying to take back Taiwan at some point in the coming years.
Can Ukraine win this? What are we doing to help?
I think whatever happens, it's going to be a long and bloody conflict. But Ukraine is being helped enormously by that resolve that we've been talking about from the West. Today, the US is going to announce again a further $3 billion of military aid for Ukraine on top of the $10 billion that it's already offered. And Germany have just announced as well €500 million in military aid. The UK, one of the biggest providers of military aid and humanitarian assistance to Ukraine as well, has given some £4 billion so far, and more is likely to be heading their way. In addition to that, what the UK is doing is training thousands of Ukrainian armed forces here in this country to equip them with the skills to go back to Ukraine to take the fight to Vladimir Putin's troops.